Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another turn resolution of War in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. It may be an interesting turn. I hope one that's in my favor, all across the board, of course. But anyway, seriously, I do expect to have some run-ins here and there, but overall, it'd be nice, especially if our invasion of Mealy goes off without a hitch. All right, we're trying to protect Prome, and it looks like we don't get any of their bombers, but maybe we mess up his accuracy. Also, this is for some reason kind of loud. Okay, the Shad, well, it's a shame. All right, see if we can avoid some damage here. He's persistent, that's for sure. Okay, so we at least forced him to run out of ammunition. I don't know how much supplies this is costing him, but it'd be interesting to find out. Okay, we get up here, we pass over his subs and shell his fortress, absorbing, either absorbing or dodging his guns, firing back. Anyway, I'm gonna push through this, but we had two battleships involved. Heavy damage to his base. Okay. Nice. Not really. It's a joke. Alright, let's get through this. Okay. Transport takes a hit, but it looks like, I don't know. We'll just check the damage after. But we certainly lose some troops unloading here. This is just too much. Okay, so this is unloading tanks as well as infantry, so it's possible these could be trucks or they could be tanks or a combination. These are cargo ships just bringing supplies. Yeah, I think it might be silly to have these separate, but hey, they're drawing fire. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna knock this thing out, but we don't take any hits this time. He's down to 8, although that could just be for that specific action. We'll see if he has some more too. Yeah, I don't, because I don't know where KB is, I have no idea how he's going to respond. If he has him positioned just outside of our search range and he'll charge in, anything's possible. We do have fighter cover here, roughly 60 plus, 65 aircraft. What is this? He's got a lot of aircraft here. We've got more coming, but eesh, this isn't going to be pretty. Not if he has these overpowered Tojos. Okay, we got more sweeps coming, so I'm not going to spend too much time with these air-to-air actions. I don't want them to play out in full because some of them appear to be a little bit too even and take too long to get through them all. See these Tojos, he's got really good pilots. All right, let's advance here. Come on, what? Well, they're diving, so he might have them flying really high cap. All right, we're not doing very well here. Yeah, he got the better of us here. Are you kidding me? I hope that doesn't mean that's our only sweep. Okay, good. Heh, these guys must be really good because we are diving and they immediately got a shot on us. That was interesting. Okay, finally getting a couple of these Tojos. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might lose a lot of bombers here. Not all of our sweeps went. Okay, you don't stand a chance there. And let's get this taken care of here. We do come out ahead based on these statistics. We'll have to find out afterwards. All right, here's the problem. I may have the bombers may fly in the PM, which is going to be terrible. Oh well. Oh, I'm okay with that. Because we didn't get enough sweeps, I'm okay with the fact that our aircraft didn't bomb mole mine. Oh, I had these bombers still bombing the wrong base. Oh well. Uh, Mental error. Okay. Well, on the one hand, it's a shame because I wanted to hit his ships there in port that are parked there at Mole Mine, but okay. Okay, so it looks like these LCIs are not that great for these kind of attacks. Or certainly, I don't even know if having battleships in the group would work because they're firing at your landing ships, um, and then your battleships kick in. So, that was an effective bombardment. All right, we're doing this is our shock attack. We might just take it. Okay. All right, so that was pretty successful, I'd say. Now, of course, his naval forts did a lot of damage. We're gonna have to recover our troops, but all right. And that's our first combat with Sherman tanks. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna let my opponent know, just for flavor, that we used sure, M4s there. Okay, so the naval fortress wasn't destroyed in combat, just now surrendered. Let's see. Buna. Buna, okay, Buna Port. Okay. I might real briefly go over the air to air, just so you guys can see how bad it was for, well, both sides, I'd say. I hope both sides and not just us. But I'm really glad our bombers didn't get shredded. I would have been frustrated there. All right. All right, I'm looking at something here. If I could build this air capacity at Nauru Island up we could also bomb Ponape from there as well. But we just took another base that we can build up and bomb Eniwetok and Ponape. So I think we're going to focus on doing that, but I kind of wanted to point this out. We got a lot of damage to fix. Of course, we're the ones that caused it. And then we can build this up and, maximize use of it. All right, now for what everyone is here for. 15 to 10. So 18 to 13. I don't like that ratio. But he got the better of us there over in Burma. We did knock out 7 of his Tojos, maybe 6. Uh, well, no, see, it says 13, so I don't know. Anyway, a couple of zeros. Let's see, a Mavis Ops and a Nell we shut down with flak. Probably that night raid, but we lost oh wow, way too many of these P40Ks. We didn't have enough sweep is what the problem is. All right, lost a couple of things here, miscellaneous things. Not ideal. Okay. Yeah. Whew. We lost way like 11 out of 18 things shot down. Okay, that hurts. And oh, just so everyone can see, I'll take a brief look at our ship's damage too. I don't know what you can get out of this, but I don't see anything new at a glance. And let's look at the landing craft particularly. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's empty. Of course, it could be empty just because of whatever was on it was pushed overboard. I don't know. I'm not going to scuttle. It's only worth 1. I doubt we can get that fire out. 97, that would be nuts if we could. But what if we were to say dump these 2 in port? I don't think that'll work, or I don't think that'll solve the problem. But it'll be cool if we can, right? We don't have necessarily any active personnel working to help with this, so we may lose these. That's fine. It's only worth 1 victory value. Okay, I don't know how they work and how amazing they were in this, but we did get. This is the this is the Shermans, and they unloaded in 1 phase because I don't think they got here until the second phase. Sorry, in 1 phase we got all 47 off. Now I don't know if these were set to shock attack, all 3. I don't know if this was involved in the shock attack, but anyway, of course we took it. But I'm just saying. All right, well, I'm gonna move on. Let's jump into February 20. All right, we're back. Yeah, it's February 20, 1943. And just trying to consolidate some stuff. But we will tomorrow probably launch our invasion of Leh. Question is, will we surprise him or will he spot us? All right, I have some night bombing going here. We had some moonlight. I just wanted to bomb the port because, which I'm not doing anything. Because I wanted to damage his facilities if he's unloading here, but I'm not hitting anything. All right, well, good try, right? Okay, so we lost one of these LCIs. It had 97 burning, I think, or 99. Anyway, 99 damage, 99 system, 99 float, and I think 97 burn. So it was likely not going to last. It sank in port. The other one so far is still alive. Maybe we can salvage it. Although I have no idea how long it'll take to fix if even if we do. One of the reasons, by the way, speaking of my night bombing at Mole Mine, I cycled through what fighters we have in Burma, and they're just exhausted. A lot of aircraft are in maintenance or damaged. The fatigue was high. I just took the day off, which is why I decided to go for a night raid to see if we could do something at that port. So unfortunately, nothing came of it. All right, let's get through these. I can't remember. I think I purposely set this port raid, but we have severe storms. That's we pulled the trigger anyway, I guess. See how quiet the air was in the morning. We'll see if the afternoon is just as quiet. Ah, submarine out there. Also, we're sighting some subs near Tarawa, or a sub, and he's got some aircraft looking at Millie. I'm hoping. I mean, I was kind of hoping our fighters would take some of them out, but that's not to be. We do have some land-based fighters flying cap there over Millie. All right. I'll tell you, I don't I don't think he knows what to expect here. So we're bombing like he doesn't know what our next target is. So I'm bombing Jaluit in case he thinks that's our next target or to make him think that. But I plan to take out Malloy Lap next. Although I wouldn't mind using Jaluit as a sub base, an advanced sub base. Oh, come on. If you're gonna do surface action, don't let a light cargo ship take you out. Well, it looks like we causing some fire there. Wow, he's getting the better of us there. Well, he actually, I should say he got a couple of shots off. Hey, did we take out his 88? Oh, come on. Well, we started a fire, but didn't really do anything. I'm unimpressed. Sea Raven. I'm gonna maybe take a look at that sub. See how beat up we got. Okay, this was a quiet day. That's fine. I can accept quiet days, even though we're the ones quote unquote on the offensive. I mean, I would say just in general the initiative has turned, not necessarily in specific air theaters, but I'm still content with quiet turns. So he's just bombarding. He's content to just bombard. Maybe he's worried about his fatigue at levels. Wow, that was did did I turn off some bombardment in different places? I don't think I got all my Burma bombardments, but maybe I wasn't paying attention, too distracted by other things. Milton Bay got an upgrade in the air base. Ooh, battleship. Okay, so the Sea Raven submerged due to damage, 3 systems damage, and the commander decided to run away. His aggression is only 41. That could be a problem. Um, it. I have not made it a priority to replace commanders because I've been trying to use my political points for to buy out troops. When I noticed his threatening of Australia, I felt the need to buy a bunch of American troops, got them over here. We pushed them out. And meanwhile, his Burma offensive started. So I bought out some Indians because we have a house rule. I have to buy them out just to cross this border, which is fine. I like the house rule. It keeps his troops in Manchuria unless he buys them out. So it's fair. Um, but I needed to buy some Indian troops and whatnot to get them in here, and also some Chi. I think these Chinese troops were already free to move. Which, by the way, we have our second corps on the way. Look at this; they're very close because they only have, like, I'm gonna say probably about. Let's see. It seems like they move on these off roads. 50, am I wrong? 15 miles per day. So I think we're going to need about 4 days to get from here to here. Then we can rail probably down to Megtila and then march down because I want to have a couple of Chinese corps to dislodge whatever's here. Um, so yeah. All right. Um, man, I'm torn. Could well, that's something I can think about another day. I could come down here and knock this around instead. Well, that's for another discussion. Okay, let's take a look at our ops like I like to do. Um, I'm gonna try to be brief. The LCI 21. Let's look at the other survivor. It's just sitting here in port. The fires are not out, so that's not going to be good. But it's possible we'll survive this. I just don't know how much it'll take to get those fires out. Um, we do not have any naval support to help with the repairs, and I mean, I guess technically, as bad as this is, we should have maybe turned it around and gone to where we have a repair ship. I have 2 repair ships here. I could shoot one up to Mealy real quick and see how we're doing. Looking quickly at this, he hasn't spotted our battleships, um, but he has detected our carriers and our landing craft. Um, anyway, but the only threat I have is KB. These aren't stacked enough to do anything against us. All right, back to the report. Okay, so we lost an LCI and possibly a second one, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything, but it's been a long day. I'm kind of tired, so if I miss something, you can call me. You can mention something. But I do see we have some ships ready at Sydney. That's good. I'm trying to get these quickly repaired. They took a lot of systems damage. They needed some touch up with their round trip to and from Ceylon. Um, we've got, let's see, an airfield at Benares, Cox's Bazarpur, Milne Bay Airfield. Okay. We got these troops there in China out of supply. The Massachusetts has arrived. We've got an LST and some smaller ships or multi-purpose vessels. But yeah, the Massachusetts, I want to take a look at that real fast because I want to see what to expect with this. So we can probably pair it with this DMS and start heading to somewhere important. Sorry about that. I don't even know if changing this works for you as well as for me. And I apologize. The main thing I was looking at is this is considered one of our fast battleships. I could have just looked here instead of destroying your eardrums. But the Massachusetts is one of our faster battleships, so that'll be nice to link up and use with some carriers. By the way, see this February 21? That makes me think I want to look at the Essex. 3 months away. That'll be pretty amazing. Pretty sweet. And see, they come already fully equipped with F6 F3s. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Um the Essex short hull. What does that mean? Is there a long hull? Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe that it looks like it has more anti-aircraft. Maybe it has more capacity for anti-aircraft guns, depending on the hull size. Um, okay, and I wonder why these appear to be separated down here from. Anyway, I don't know. Well, moving on. Well, speaking of, while I'm here, we had one ops loss. He had one ops loss. I don't even think it's worth looking at, but we can just look at them both. Helen and Liberator, so bombers, but his one loss is easier for him to take than my one loss. All right. Well, while we're here, let's look at pilots. He did die as well, that crew. And we lost the LCI. Let's see if anybody can notice anything that I did not for sinkings. Now, we did do a surface fight, but that just probably lightly damaged that light cargo ship. All right, so let's take a look at. We kind of were already in this neighborhood, but my next target is Malloy Lab, but he doesn't know that. Well, that he could be guessing that his subs pulled out of here because there's no point in positioning his subs here anymore. He's probably trying to cover Jalouit, but we're looking straight north because my goal is to get these air bases. I don't really care. I'm not too stressed about ports. These ports I can upgrade as much as that port already is, +1, and I'd rather just island hop Maloelap. I do like, um, I don't know. I don't have to take Wotja because it doesn't even have. Yeah, it's not really enticing to me, and he's not going to position anything here. We'll destroy whatever air units he might put here. So really, I think I'm just going to take Mololap and then cut over to Quadrillane. And let these bases, whatever he has here, anything out here, let him just die on the vine. Um, and this can be my new sub base, and then we can take this for air. Well, this isn't even that great of an air base. Really, here's the thing. These are atolls, and the stacking is so small on these. I may just bypass these as well. Um, yeah, I could even. The reason I want these though is to get closer to bases like that. But with the reach I have here, I think this is fine. I'll just build up Noru. And I could take this. You know what? I may just buy. Look, this can hold 30,000 troops, and I like that. These cannot. None of these can. So really, the big atolls end right here. So what I might do, and I'm spending a lot of time belaboring this, I know, but what I might do is invade here. There doesn't seem to be. I'm not sure what the stacking limit is here, but it's possible it's a bit higher than. I mean, this specifically says 6,000. This does not. So we could invade with a whole division. I may redirect. See, I have these troops preparing for Malloy Lab, the 3rd Marine. I may just skip altogether and go here, and then build this base up. And man, look at that. Just a hop, skip, and a jump to truck. Oh, that's tempting. But to do this base here, I would need my fleet carriers because he has a lot of aircraft here. Last I saw, there was a report that in the SIGINT that he had like 200 some odd aircraft here. So to take this without worrying about his Bettys and Nells and stuff, I'd need to have some carriers parked over here, flying cap, maybe even some P-38s flying cap from Nauru. So really, the next goal is to build this up, reset my troops to go here because I don't know what he has here. Maybe have some recon stop reconning some of these bases. Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to keep my eye on both of these because of the higher air capacity. Um, so yeah, I think we have our new mission. We can just bypass all this stuff. I don't really need to take any of it. There's really the points are so tiny as well. We would get more points by destroying the troops here, but it's just not. It doesn't seem to be the return on investment for these does not seem to be there. Now, any we talk. If I could take this, that's not worth a ton. This is worth more. So I think I mean, this could be useful for a sub base, and this could be very useful for neutralizing truck. He would have to pull his aircraft back even further. And then with these two bases, I could launch an invasion of the Marianas. Well, we have our marching orders. I think that's going to be my next target right here. Kusai. All right, let's go. So 22, we save some of the prep, and we can go there next. Um, so we have, look at this, Does he see any of this? No, 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 no. Okay, so this will be a surprise. We will bomb with all of our bombers, the ground troops here, and yeah, I think I better double check that everybody's set to unload and whatnot. We have a lot of stuff coming. Does he see this? No, even if he did, he might just think we're unloading here. I thought this was set to coastal, but apparently not. Yeah, coastal. What? Oh, I see. It's going and then up and then around. I'm gonna change this, turn it off coastal now because it doesn't need to waste movement. So we'll just go right in. Um, I'm gonna turn this off coastal because now one of the reasons I did that, by the way, was sub danger, and I don't think we have to worry about that. Um, so just in general, I think I'm going to turn these off. They'll be able to get here and away quicker. All right, but yeah, Leia's gonna um, be next on our agenda for the Southwest Pacific. We have this mountain regiment still moving. I don't know if it'll get there before it disbands, but we do have 20 more miles to go, and we'll hit lay. And again, I have this in the works, and this will be coming very shortly after. I think we got a couple more weeks before these happen, and we'll probably have our carriers in this theater by then as well. Okay, let's jump up here to Burma and take a look at what I really wanted to get was these uh, ships here, but I just can't get enough air supremacy. And you can see, well, in this case, these fighters are looking a bit better, but see, it's just too far away. And I need to take Toungoo to really be able to affect this area. Now he has a level 1 port, so it's really kind of weak. Um, so this one recovered quite a bit quickly, and we got the fatigue down. So I think I can start sweeping again. But this one, we only have 3 out of 20 ready, and I don't think that's enough to sweep with. We could grab these Hurricane 2s and, stretch their limits, do some sweeps with them. So I could pull these off of escort, cap duty. Um, we have some Hurricanes here to pull off cap duty. And then these P-38s are just wrecked. Um, they just got a lot of damage fatigue from these sweeps over here. I'm not sure if that's enough sweeps. I'm kind of thinking if I do this, I'm gonna have to do it in waves and try one sweep one day, see how well we do, and if we can send commit bombers after that. Um, I'm impressed by his ability to keep cap up even with all the pressure we've put on him. Uh, but yeah, I may pull some of these out, move them to Magway to increase the amount of fighters I can have up close at Prom, because here, well, hey, we have some space here. Oh, that's because these guys are resting. As soon as we Well, yeah, as soon as we put them in action again, it's going to use up this administration. So, yeah, I'll have to do some strategizing to optimize our air situation because we do have aircraft here at these F4 F4s sitting here ready to be used here at ICAP. We have um, hmm, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I'm I starting to run out of my capacity to keep using these P-38s. Uh, looking at the wrong base. Anyway, 7 plus 17, 24. We'd almost have a full squadron if I did grab the rest of these P-38Es. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I could bring some of these night fighters just just all around need to get some more fighters into Prom so I can just do some intense heavy sweeps. Maybe what I should do is pull these P40Ks into Prom and replace them with Hurricanes capping this location here. But anyway, I'm wasting a lot of time here rambling. But yeah, you already know the status of the ground combat here. By the way, these are keep rebuilding every day. Yesterday it was 510, now it's 516. So we're getting our strength back. This 39th Indian Division is just still pretty destroyed. We're like about a third of what we should be. So that's going to take a long time to recover. I'm guessing the reason he hasn't come across here is because he kind of knows approximately how many units, like this enemy units 5. He may know those numbers, and he doesn't like he doesn't know our AV, so he doesn't want to just cross and do a shock attack. Because I think if he brought in what he has here, whatever he used to take Rangoon, if he came across, he would destroy us. So we're just lucky he hasn't done that, I think. Um, but I have been watching, and if he has a pip, which come to think of it, yeah, if he had a movement pip, I would bomb this, but he doesn't. So, all right, now China, we are pulling out of these forward positions. I don't like I don't like this static thing. So I'll still be static, but it'll be in a defensive posture back here instead of and make him push us out of our hex instead of him owning the hex. I don't like him owning the all the hex sides. Um, which is why I took all these hex sides except for he can go backwards, which technically he could go here, for example, and outflank us, but we'd still get supplies. He'd have to do a bunch of maneuvers. Well, anyway, so our offensive has stalled, and we're calling it here. And basically, here we're just playing defensive. And up here, these guys will fold probably any time now. Their assault value is very low. I've got troops shuffling and shifting because I need to reinforce up here all the way up to potentially up to Urumqi, but certainly Hami, I think. Anyway, talking a lot about different things. Let me just kind of call it here, and we'll see you next time for February 21. Thanks for joining me. Take care, everyone. Bye.